Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be unboxing Fall of the Mountain King. So this one is, I believe, in the same kind of world, set in the same world series as in the Hall of the Mountain King. If you've played that one, that's another game from Burnt Island Games. So when I saw this one come up on, I think it's Kickstarter, see the Kickstarter Game Found, I knew I had to have it because I really love everything in Hall of the Mountain King, and I know this one looked quite a bit different. I don't know that if they didn't have the same theme or whatever in them, I don't know that you'd even necessarily connect them. So I'm hoping this will still be a great game because yeah, I really loved in the Hall of the Mountain King. So I'm hoping this one will do some kind of unique things, kind of like that one did. And kind of along with that, at the end, I ended up also, during the backing, I think got a couple mini promo things that go with in the Hall of the Mountain King. So I'll be unboxing those kind of quickly at the end as well. But let's get into this box. So this is one kind of like a lot of, obviously, Kickstarter Game Found has been waiting for a little bit. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. So let's see here. We've got a mini expansion. Looks like so. We got some rules to a mini expansion. I don't remember everything that I backed or what level or if they had multiple levels for this one. But yeah, so we got some baggies there, and some little. This must be the mini expansion piece, possibly. Looks like some tiles here with some maybe lava flows. So yeah, these look pretty cool. I like the look of these, and I'm guessing I think those are the player colors. So those tokens look pretty cool. Fall of the Mountain King Last Stand solo mode. So it looks like it's maybe some solo instructions as well, and it's only a few pages. So hopefully, if I ever want to play solo, or if Pepper wants to try this one solo, it should be hopefully an easy read, easy thing to figure out. And it looks like it's got a good explanation here, hopefully, of there are other games here. So there's in the Hall of the Mountain King. That's a solid game. I definitely recommend it if you haven't played that before. But yeah, it looks like it's got a little explanation as to how all of these go into these trays. So hopefully that'll be helpful. Sometimes I know you get trays in games, but you don't really know where they go. So then you just kind of guess. I'm not sure what this is, so we'll put that aside for now. But then we got the actual rule book, which looks to be about 15-16 pages. I think the original, in the Hall of the Mountain King rule book was pretty solid, so hopefully this one will be as well. It looks like it's got some good examples on here. I always like that when it's kind of showing an example of what it's explaining on the pages. So looks like it'll be a pretty solid rule book. Hopefully pretty well put together and not too long. So yeah, then we've got this. Looks like we got a little bit of shine on maybe, I don't know if it's on all. This is definitely, the numbers here are shining on those. I can't really tell it as much on the camera here, but there's a little bit of shine to those. It's silvery numbers there. But yeah, I really like the colors that they're using here. Pretty colorful. So yeah, I like the looks of those. Looks like you got some different lettered, I think they were leaders probably. Can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at this, so I don't remember everything that was in it, or I honestly don't even fully remember how it plays, but I remember definitely being excited about it. So it looks like we might have containers for every player color, possibly. So that must be a little player board here. Looks pretty decently well laid out. And it looks like it explains the things on here. So hopefully that'll explain kind of everything you're doing throughout your turn. I always love when games do that. Okay, so we got little troops here, I believe. Little plastic guys. Look pretty cool. Actually pretty decently well, for kind of being mass produced here. I mean, pretty well detailed, I would say, for these little things. I'd be curious if anyone would ever paint these, because I think that'd take a lot of work. But yeah, I think these look actually pretty solid. I was thinking maybe when I was first opening that they kind of just be little guys, but they do have a bit of detail to them, so that's actually really nice. So we'll open up this. So we got some additional trolls here, I believe, or else maybe it's a claw. No, it's a hand or claw. See, it looks like their hands. So look pretty cool. A little small. I don't remember what all these pieces are used for, but they're all quite small, it looks like. So hopefully you won't have to be like moving them around a lot, because they could be a little hard to pick up. These are a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker. Just look like little, I don't know, star X's. So yeah, these look pretty solid as well. I always like wooden components, so it's always nice. And then yeah, hopefully these trays will be really solid. Feels like they should stick on there pretty well, so that looks pretty awesome. I suppose that goes back in there. Yeah, I think these are all going to be about the same. Okay, so these have a different. So this isn't really an X. It's kind of a similar thing. It's like the X was filled in. So it looks like those are a little bit different. The hands look to be about the same, and can't tell. I think the little guys are the same as well. Can't tell if they were different. Let me just open up another one. Looks like we got yellow, blue, we got a pink. Looks like we got another slightly different shape, I believe, as well. And these little guys. I think these are all the same. I'll just take them out. Let's see. Take a few of those out. Take a few of these. So it looks like they're the same. I'm just glad that they look as detailed as they are. So I was actually going to be very, very surprised if they were all slightly different, because they are pretty well detailed. So having to come up with different shapes for each color would have been, I feel like, really not over the top in a bad way, but definitely putting a lot into it. So then you got kind of a grayish green, like very light green, bone-like color. And we've got more of an army green color. Yeah, kind of have those 5 different player colors. And then we've got this, which I think this might be the first player token. This is pretty large. This is just a huge hammer. This is pretty cool, I would say. Yeah, I really like the look of this, and it might be a little bigger than necessary, but this is actually pretty awesome. I think that's pretty cool. It looks like we got insert where some things will go in there. And I don't remember what this is, but it looks like got some, I don't know, dwarves or some trolls. I don't know what exactly this little band is. I do not remember. Yeah, so that looks like those are all of those. So that's definitely some good organization. I really like that in the game. Let's see, here we got the board. It's actually not, I feel like a lot of recent games I've gotten, and especially Kickstarter and stuff, the boards have just been huge. That barely fit on the table. This one's actually not too bad. I think it's probably, off the top of my head, I was thinking Bunny Kingdom size, so not too bad. I'd say it's pretty close to that as well, or anyway. But yeah, I like the look of this. I always like when they use colors, kind of an elemental type look to a game. And I think this is pretty well laid out. I'm guessing the different areas represent different areas of control that you'd want. So I think it's pretty easy to kind of see those, and then it's kind of got symbols on them too, I would guess, for colorblind friendliness. So that's always good. You got the volcano in the center, it looks like. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to try this one out, and I think it's got another side for the different player counts. But no, I like the look of this, because it's got some detail in it, but it's not like too much. Because I'm thinking most of the time you're probably just gonna look at it and look at the colors, the zones, and kind of just base it off of that. So I don't know that it has to be overly detailed, but it is just enough so that it's not like just colors. So I do like the look of that quite a bit. Looks like you got a little tracker here. I think that'll be must be kind of it looks like the different areas that were on the board there, kind of tracking how much influence you have there is what I think this is. So this looks pretty cool. It is double layered, so it'll be interesting. I don't remember if you got little chips in here or whatever representing the different players. I don't know. Stacking them will be what it is, but yeah, otherwise they should stay in there pretty well, it looks like. Then we've got some stickers. I do not remember what the stickers are for, but they look pretty bright red. What do we got here? So then we got another little board here. I do not remember what this is used for, but I do like think the symbology in this game. I know the symbology in the Hall of the Mountain King was pretty solid. Kind of once you've played it once, you have a pretty good idea of what the different symbols mean. What do we got here? So it looks like these are kind of black versions, similar to that gray one that these must be the bad guys. Similar to the gray one that I looked at earlier. So these look pretty detailed as well. I like the look of these. Yeah, it's pretty solid look. Then we've got some cards. Let's say flea on them. That's not a good thing. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there while we still can. Might be level 2, not sure. Looks like those are all volcanoes. Oh, I see. So the backs are different. Flea 3, flea 4, stay, stay, stay. Yeah. We've got some more minis. Looks like some larger ones of the player colors. These must be kind of your bigger guys. Looks like these are using the same model as well, but you can definitely tell these are larger than those other ones. So I think these will have a really nice board presence to them, and they're also not. I do like that. I feel like some companies would have made these really, really large, and then I feel like you run into the problem of it's almost not enough room on the board when you've got just these huge miniatures. Got some more bags there. Huge miniatures kind of out there. You might not be able to see the board as well. I think those are about the perfect size because they're not too small, but they're also not too large. Notorious Gnomes mini expansion. Yeah, that's what it is. The gnomes, I think, are what those black and the gray ones are. It looks like we got that. Don't remember what the mini expansions were or what they did. So, like I said, I don't even fully remember everything. What this game all does. I think there's an area control aspect to it. What do we got here? Control at least one cavern in every domain. So yeah, it looks like these are maybe just some ways to get some extra points, some bonus cards probably. Got another mini. Oh, this might be part of the mini expansion. We got some more cards. Really like the art that they use. Their cards are so far have been pretty simple, but I think they've all kind of fit and felt the same, like they belong to the same game, which is cool because they all have looked different as well. See how we got some more cards here. Looks like these are all the different areas on the board. I do not remember. Like I said, I do not remember what all of these are. Looks like we got a couple more packs of cards here. Got them all separated. And I've got the easy open here, but I'm a person that just struggles with opening cards, especially when it's on camera. The angriest one, the pointy one. Ooh, these are some angry gnomes. Smoking one, competent one, the sneaky one, the drum beating one, the swirly-eyed one. So I do like the slightly different artwork on each of these. It fits with their cool names that they added on there. So I really like the names that they used, and I like that the artwork kind of represents that, and they're all slightly different. Oh boy, so we got some problems. Not quite 99 problems, but got a few. We got a hidden entrance. Got some assassins. They just keep coming. Dug in deep. Battle frenzy. Gloom of war. Put on the brakes. And a spoiler alert. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what all these cards do. Oh boy, we got. I'm not sure what that is. Usually, I would say something this large and chunky for a piece of wood would be the first player token, but I would think that hammer would be the first player token, so it looks cool. I don't know what it's used for, but it does look cool and kind of menacing with those two eyes on there. Then we got some just some normal gems that look like something you can get probably throughout the game. I do like the color that they used. I think it works pretty well. It gives a very gold or amber looking look to them, so I do like that look on gems. We get some more. I think this might be the meat of the game if I remember, because I think you're also kind of building a tableau of cards that you're kind of putting the symbols together, if I remember right. I don't remember if it's like you're putting things. Don't remember exactly, but they actually have. Let's see if I can get it on camera. So you can kind of see the gold kind of has a little nice tint to it. Actually, there's a little. Yeah, those look actually really awesome. I really like the look to that. And I love the symbols used on these. They're nice and big, which makes them very easy to see, which I always love. These could have easily, I guess the one negative thing might be that these are going to take up a lot of room if you are kind of building out a little tableau of cards here, because they're so big, but at the same time, you're going to easily be able to see what these symbols are. It's not like they're going to be extremely small cards here, and then you're trying to, if you're looking from across the table or something, it'd be difficult to see. But no, I like I think as of now, I like the size that they used for these. But we will see when we get it on the table if maybe it's too large. I'm not sure, but I'm hopeful. And we got some really cool looking barrels here. I do like it's got some nice detail to it because it's got even the rings around there. So yeah, I really like the look of the barrels. I'm actually surprised I don't know of any games that use barrels for a wooden component, but wow, I should say that. I think Glenmore 2 does have barrels. I'm guessing there are some, but not quite like this. And I really like the look of this. So this looks like scoring markers. It's got 100 points on the one side, so I'll probably be using that side quite a bit, I'm sure. Yeah, these look actually really awesome. I always screen printed wood has slowly become one of my favorite things in recent board games. I feel like more and more people are using it, which I'm just loving it, especially on some smaller pieces of wood. Yeah, it just makes those pieces pop a little bit more. Let's see here. So we're getting down there. Looks like we got a nice insert here, so I'm hoping all the cards will kind of go sit back in there really nicely. Looks like we've got the 1, 2s, the 0s, and the 3s. But yeah, we got some different trolls. Wow. I really love the artwork of these. I really like the world that they've created with these. I like that these all are different too. In the original, you did kind of build up a pyramid of trolls, but those had some repeat artwork and stuff on them, so I really love what they did here, making every single one of them different. This is just really awesome. So yeah, looks like a pretty clean card layout. I'm hoping that'll, these will all make sense as you're playing them, but no, this is some awesome stuff here. I really love the look of this. Should have ended on that because those are some really awesome looking cards. I really love the artwork there that they used. Just kind of gets you into the world a little bit more. Then last but not least, we got one more pack here. And we've got, see, it just looks like some additional, these might be starter cards. I'm not 100% sure on that. That would maybe be my guess, is that these are what you'd start with, kind of your first 6, kind of gives you some options of things to do. So yeah, I believe that is everything inside that box. So I will, it's been a long video already because there's so much good stuff in here, but I will quickly go through the 2 promo things I got for in the Hall of the Mountain King. So we got some champions. And then kind of looks like a Champions Mini expansion, so we've got the rules here on a little card. Yeah, so we got the champions here. Who sees no stone? Okay. So yeah, here's some of that artwork. So that's, I really love the world they have here. That they all look very different. Yeah, these are really cool. I'm interested to see how those will play in the Hall of the Mountain King. It's been a while since I've played that one, so I'm interested to see how that will work. But this is one for actually to play in the Hall of the Mountain King cooperative or solo, so I was also very interested in what that would actually do, how that would work. So when I saw this one, I thought, oh, what the heck, throw that in there. Cooperative and solo mode, so it looks like we got the rule book here. It's got about 11 pages of rules, 11-12 pages, but they're all small pages. They got some examples there, so hopefully it'll be laid out pretty well. Not sure. A winning game, losing game. Interesting. So we got some cards here. Let's see what we got. Digging a tunnel costs 1 more of the same mineral. So these must be some bad things, or things you have to, They don't look good with those skulls on the back there. I do like that artwork. But yeah, these must be some negative things that you have to get past. Just throw this over here. Got some more baggies. Got the bottom of the box, and then we've got some token boards. See if we can get these open. Figure out where. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we got some of those 3 symbols of the types of statues you can get. On the back, it's got some red. You got, so it looks a little bit different than anything I've seen in there. So yeah, this will be interesting. I'm interested to see how this works. So yeah, this is just a board. These 2 were punch outs. So yeah, I'm excited about trying that cooperative mode of that and seeing how that plays out. But otherwise, I think that was everything inside Fall of the Mountain King box. Like I said, I don't remember which pledge level I pledged at, so if you got the retail version later on, I'm not sure if it'll include all of this stuff, but yeah, if you can get whatever version this was, I'd highly recommend it, because this stuff looks really solid. I should say I highly recommend it on the look, at least. Have not had the chance to play it yet, obviously, so we'll definitely get our first play of this in and get some first impressions out there as well. So check that video out to kind of see what we think, if we think it's definitely one worth picking up. But yeah, otherwise, we hope to see you on the next video, and as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.